Hello, everyone. My name is Jesus Rubalcaba. My infomercial is on psychedelics. This is for HSE 227 Drugs and Health. Professor Tony Espinosa Ferro. What are psychedelics? Psychedelics, also known as hallucinogens, are psychoactive substances that produce changes in perception, mood, and cognitive processes. What do psychedelics look like? There are different forms of psychedelics. Some are naturally found in trees, vines, seeds, fungi, and leaves. Some are made in laboratories. There are forms of tablets, blotter paper, dried mushrooms, powders, and crystalline powders. Types of psychedelics. LSD, lysergic acid dithylamide, is a synthetic chemical made from a substance found in ergot, a fungus that infects rye grain. When small doses are taken, it can produce mild changes in perception, mood, and thought. Larger doses may produce visual hallucinations and distortion of space and time. The most common form in drops of LSD solution are dried onto gelatin sheets, pieces of blotting paper, or sugar cubes, which release the drug when swallowed. LSD is also sometimes sold as liquid in a tablet or capsules. The effects of LSD usually begin in approximately 30 minutes and will last around 8 to 12 hours depending on the dosage. It is also known as acid, trips, tabs, microdots, dots, and Lucy. Psilocybin, which is also known as magic mushrooms. When magic mushrooms are ingested, their psychoactive properties are metabolized to the body. Magic mushrooms look like ordinary mushrooms, but there are different types. They also can come in dried capsules. The effects of magic mushrooms usually begin in 30 minutes when eaten or within 5 to 10 minutes when taken as a soup or a tea and can last approximately 4 to 6 hours. They're also known as shrooms, mushies, blue meanies, golden tops, and liberty caps. Then we have DMT, dimethyltryptamine, is a psychedelic that affects all the senses. DMT causes hallucinations and distortions, vaporized or smoked in a pipe, drunk as a part of a ayahuasca brew, snorted and injected. It can be found in plants and animals, the psychoactive ingredient in the drug ayahuasca. A plant containing DMT is boiled together with monoamine oxidase inhibitor, which can be produced synthetically into a white crystalline powder substance. It lasts about 30 minutes with a rush of happiness, mood changes, and increased sensitivity to bodily sensations. It is also known as Dimitri Dean's the spirit molecule, changa, and fantasia. And lastly, we have mescaline, a naturally occurring psychedelic from the Mexican peyote cactus, Lophophora williamsi, and the San Pedro cactus found in Peru and Ecuador. Mescaline can be a powder, tablet, capsule, or liquid. Peyote buttons can be chewed to gain the desired effects. The effects of mescaline take approximately 45 to 90 minutes to commence and can last between 9 to 14 hours. It is also known as buttons, cactus, mesk, and peyote. Effects of psychedelics. The use of any drug can have risks. Psychedelics affect everyone differently depending on size, weight, and health. There's also tolerance whether the person is used to taking it. Mixing different drugs, not a good idea. Amount and strength of the drug, and the environment where the drug is taken. When psychedelics affect the body, there are physical effects. There are dilated pupils, sweating or chills due to change in body temperature, sense of relaxation and well being, fast or irregular heartbeat, blurred vision, clumsiness, and dizziness. Followed by mental effects, feelings of euphoria, sensation changes, panic attacks, seeing and hearing things that aren't there is also known as hallucination, distortion of time and identity. A risk of taking psychedelics. You can get bad trips, also known as psychedelic crisis. The setting, the environment is also a factor of how the drug may affect you. Some say outdoors is better than indoors. Music and lighting have known to give euphoric effects. You should always know who you're with in case of an emergency. Flashbacks I hear can trigger, and mixing psychedelics with other drugs is never a good idea. If anyone is experiencing problems with substance abuse, there is help out there. Call the National Alcohol and Other Drug Hotline. It is strictly confidential and you are not alone. Here are my references. This concludes my presentation. I hope you enjoy learning about psychedelics. Thank you.